March, and I'm Jay.
And I'm C.
And we are on episode 32.
Fuck, I know. So, I can't believe it, for one.
No, I can't.
And also, I'm glad I'm now aware it's March, for two.
Shit.
But also, how inconsistent are we in life?
100% inconsistent.
Yeah, we're here for 32 whole episodes. Guys, we want to just explain and stress how mad that is.
God. I mean... I just about do the things required for survival.
Yeah, you don't really.
No.
No.
And
it's okay.
So, yeah, I'm so impressed. And it's because we actually love it.
Yeah, we do. And one thing we're good at is just talking over each other and complete bullshit. Mm-hmm. And we've learned stuff along the way.
And also actually just the guilt has kept us doing it because you're actually there.
Yeah, we're actually being listened to, so...
We didn't really think that was going to happen.
No.
So
thank you. Really massively huge thank you, obviously.
Holding us accountable.
Yeah, we've never been accountable for anything. Like, our teachers didn't manage it.
No. There was nothing to gain from that.
No.
An education.
No, who needs one of them?
Garbage.
But now we're just making our own.
Yeah.
Getting the education of the online.
Now we're educating ourselves.
Yeah, and the world... Badly, sorry guys. I'm sorry. It's I'm here. I am apologising 1.5 minutes in at least. But yes, we're not historians, so I apologise for the lack of historian backgrounds we have. But apart from that, we're having a good old time.
Yeah, I've struggled with a few things, but I'll let you know as we get on there.
Yeah. So happy 15th of March, everyone.
Exactly. Oh my God. I was going to say the world ends. The world starts in 5 days.
Oh my! I'm still not ill. I'm very ill prepared.
Still not ill. I'm very ill prepared.
I am really so ill.
Are you?
Now mentally, yeah.
Oh, I am now.
No, I'm not entirely well.
It's terrifying, isn't it?
I know. It's okay.
Yeah.
It's fine. But yeah, hey, thank you for being with us. That's 2 minutes of drivel.
Yeah,
thanks for sticking with us there. And welcome to the next 40 odd minutes of it.
Exactly.
So what do we have?
It is happy birthday today to Gary Newman.
Oh, happy birthday, Gaza.
Gaza, yes, he was born in 1958 and he is 66 today. And thank you for Cars.
I know, that's the only thing. I was just thinking, here in my car.
Just so good.
Yeah.
It's just so good.
I still remember. So, me, you, and a friend, we're not going to name him, love him, because we're anon, so we wouldn't do that to him.
No.
But we made that dance up, didn't we?
With sticks.
Yeah, we were sword fighting, so sort of like our own capoeira style that we made up. And it went really well.
It was really good to that song.
Yeah.
In my bedroom.
Yeah, so I say we did it. It was mainly you and him because I think I was ostracised from being shit. And that's okay. Oh no, at the end you had to kill me if you remember.
Vaguely.
Yeah, it was
Seems actually like we were really prepared for today.
Yeah. Yeah, I think
by
so.
Doing that. That's really weird.
Why was that?
Oh,
because of Cars?
Yeah, and our dance, and we're going to talk about just various things happening with people who have swords.
Oh, are we?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, we were.
I didn't know there were swords involved.
Oh my God, it's like we were reenacting what we're going to talk about.
Oh,
That's
wicked.
crazy.
Excellent.
Yeah. It is also True Confessions Day, everybody.
Oh, we're definitely going to have one of them.
Yes.
Yes.
So hang on to the end, or hold on to your shitty knickers. And
the shittiest of knickers.
We will cover those at the end.
Yeah, if they're not shitty, they will be from Lolin later.
Yeah.
I don't even know where they are. So I'm assuming I'm going to be joining.
Realistically, I've forgotten them too.
Okay, good, yeah.
So it'll be a nice surprise for everyone.
Yay, good, that works.
Exactly.
We've done... Oh, birthdays. We've done good old Gaza, haven't we, in his car?
It's also World Sleep Day.
Oh, yeah.
So I actually spent a large proportion of my researching for that.
Okay, what did you do?
Slept.
Okay, yeah.
I went to bed... And I went back to bed again and I did it again.
Oh, well done.
I keep doing it.
I'm not very good at it.
I'm really good at it.
I am actually really good at it. I'm just I have
responsibilities.
Yeah, unfortunately. Not unfortunately, very fortunately.
Oh,
I want
yeah.
them. But also it means that I don't get to do it.
Yeah.
Do my hobby, which is sleep in.
Maybe I'm doing it for both of us then.
Yeah, thank you.
That would make a lot of sense.
Like when I was pregnant even for 2, you are now sleep in for 2. For me.
Yeah.
Thank you. Will you do that for me until he's about, well, I think probably about 14,
Try and
15?
stop me.
Yeah, okay, good. That works, thank you. And then I can take back over then, thanks.
I'll sleep for your hubby as well if you want.
Well, yeah, he doesn't need much anyway.
Oh, doesn't he?
He's one of those weirdos. You know, like, okay, I don't get it. You know when, like, I'm going to go for a nap. 5 minutes later, they're like, I feel so refreshed.
Like, are you serious? I could sleep for 25 hours and I'd be like, still no.
Yeah, I need more. I remember the days we used to say, like, we need a coma.
Yeah.
We need a coma to be refreshed. I obviously can't have a coma because I have responsibilities, but, like, a coma would be nice. And we always said we would do it for each other, that we would like, put, what was it, headphones with different, like, teaching each other different languages.
Yeah, that would be good.
Other stuff. So, yeah, that.
Well, I read about this man actually today,
Oh.
called Martin Pistorius.
Yeah. Is it Oscar Pistorius?
No, no.
Oh.
I don't think so.
Oh.
He's a South African man.
Oh, yeah, probably. It's probably quite a common name there, though.
Possibly.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, he had locked-in syndrome and for like 12 years, and then he like came back, but
He
apparently,
came back.
yeah.
What, like, it was able to just live his life then?
Well, he was 12 when it happened.
Yeah.
So, like, after 12 years, obviously, he was 24. So, I guess he didn't, like, really learn anything in that time or anything. You know, he didn't have any sort of... Do you know? Because he was in a coma for, like, 12 years.
So I thought locked-in syndrome was when you were a bit conscious, but that's
Yeah.
it. Like, your body won't do anything.
So, this was, like... I don't actually know when this was, but he was born 1975. So, then it would have been 87
Yeah.
till 90... Hang on, how many was there? 9. Is that right?
Fuck. Did you say 9?
No, that's not right, is
I
it?
don't know. Something like that.
No, hang on a minute. 87 till... No, that's not right. Hang on, what? 12. 87 until...
99?
It is 99, yeah.
Okay, so we woke up in the 90s.
Yeah, and I
And
know...
he didn't have any teaching.
Well, I guess not. I mean, he was in a coma from 12 to 24.
So,
So they're not going to go in and teach a
a coma.
man.
But was he not... So he wasn't aware of his
He
surroundings?
was the whole time. He
So-
heard everything. But what
Did
I'm
they not know?
thinking is, did they not know? Because I know now, locked-in syndrome, like, I know how it presents and everything. And it's really weird. But, I mean, how you distinguish that, like, I
Yeah.
don't know if they would have been doing that so well then, or whether it's something
Oh.
they found out later. Like,
Oh, shit,
do you know what I
son.
mean? Maybe
Yeah.
maybe they did. It wasn't that advanced then. Maybe they
Yeah.
just didn't know.
Fuck. That would be
Terrible.
awful.
I know, but he heard everything. He
Oh,
remembers
please.
everything.
So if I go in a coma, please definitely just put some telly on for me. We always said that we would teach each other languages and shit. Just put on the headset. Just give me something. So when I wake up, at least I've got a benefit from being locked in forever.
Yeah.
Or 12 years or whatever it is.
Yeah, just like, at least I'll wake up hopefully like really excited to try and use my new language skills.
Yeah, I can be like, look, I got arms now, and I can hail a taxi in Spanish and English. English I can do anyway, but Welsh and all the other
Yeah.
languages we want to learn.
Oh, yeah, it'd just be really exciting, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
To go on holiday.
Yeah, be excited. Yeah, to get
And
on a
be like,
plane and
I
be
can
like,
do
hello.
this.
Yeah, and speak the language as well.
Yeah.
Yeah, bitch. Yeah, and then you could turn around to like whoever you're with at the time and be like, right, I've been in a coma for the last 12 years and I can speak this. What's your
Yeah.
excuse, bitch?
Oh my god.
Although I wouldn't do that because I can't. I'm not in a coma and I am the bitch who can't speak it at the moment.
We say this, right? So actually what we're saying is please force us to learn a language, but we're actually completely conscious, say.
Yeah.
So actually it'd be like someone just holding us hostage now in like a coffin
Yeah.
and forcing us to listen to language tapes for 12 years.
Oh yeah, that sounds exactly what that sounds like.
We still have to be in our head.
Okay, yeah, that's true.
We still have to listen to it whether we like it or not.
Yeah. Oh fuck. Oh,
It's-
yeah, it's not like a sleep.
No.
Oh yeah, no, just put some nice telly on for me.
Yeah.
Come
don't-
talk to me.
Don't do that.
Yeah, thank you. Okay, no.
No, God, please no.
I'll have some time with the language, like when you're going away, but mainly just put on nice telly. I don't know. I think I could.
God.
It would be nice to be held accountable, I guess. And there's no easier way to be held accountable than literally being. You cannot move. You can't.
Hostage by yourself.
Yeah. My
Yeah.
own body is making me
It's
not.
holding me hostage.
Yeah.
That is it.
So that means if you chuck a little tape on or two for different learning skills, great.
Yeah, no, man.
Actually, it doesn't need to be languages either because we've got AI for that. So we'll just use nice things.
Probably do the Roman Empire for me,
Yeah.
please.
Okay. I don't know. I don't know. I want something really fucking like all about space.
Probably
Tell me
Mary
about
Queen of
space.
Scots.
Yeah, I need something of that because I don't really remember anything.
Yeah.
So anyway, what was the thing? What were we on about?
So as well today is Red Nose Day,
Oh,
which is so interesting because last episode obviously we did Living Doll,
Yeah.
and that was for Red Nose Day, i.e. Comic Relief.
Yeah.
Um,
Do they have that in America? Because I know, hey guys, we've got a lot of people that's in the States listening to us?
I think it is worldwide.
It is it? Okay, good.
I think so.
Yeah, I imagine so.
But yeah, so that's weird. I was like, oh,
But wasn't it made by Lenny Henry?
yeah. And
So-
Richard Curtis.
Oh, okay, cool. So we're just great then.
We're just the best,
Yeah.
isn't it? He's from Birmingham.
Oh,
I know.
You say this, we're not from there.
I know, but it's nice, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. They got like a nice little area about them, like around the like I don't fucking know.
Nice community.
Yeah, you know,
You know, the round
the
area.
round nice area.
I know about it, yeah.
Yeah, okay, good. Because I'm going to tell you something now.
Go.
So, okay, this day in 1917. Okay, I thought this would be more interesting than it was. It is a bit interesting, but Tsar Nicholas II was forced to abdicate.
1917?
Yeah, so he was the last Tsar.
I didn't know it was then.
Yeah, I
Felt
thought.
like longer ago.
Yeah, it did to me, even though we weren't around for any of it.
It felt like longer ago.
Did
it? Did it?
It kind of does. I feel like they should have been 18th century when Mary, Queen of Scots, was having her affairs.
Seems really even old.
Yeah.
Really older even.
It feels like if he was still alive, his brother or son would be, son. His son would be heir or something. Like he could still be alive.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to tell you all about it. So I'm going to give you a bit of a timeline about his life because I watched so many documentaries and stuff that I couldn't really try and piece them all together because I watched the first half of about 45 different documentaries, and I still don't really know how the last bit pans out, which is actually the whole bit I'm covering. So bear with. I'm gonna.
So we might ad-lib that.
Yeah. So I know a bit. So anyway, I've seen Anastasia enough to
I've never seen
You've never seen Anastasia? You're missing out. Anyway, 1917, he was forced to abdicate. So we're going to go back to 1868. He was born.
Uh-huh.
His dad dies in November 1894.
Good evening, Daddy.
He perishes again. All these daddy dying. Okay, he was quite a lot older actually. I think he was like 20, 28, 26 something. So he goes off and then marries his betrothed about 7 or 8 days after the king had died. He asked to bring it forward. He was already madly in love with this woman. Wanted her to support him.
Was his dad the king?
He was the Tsar, yeah.
Oh, right.
Yeah, so the dad was the Tsar. He didn't really... So Tsar Nicholas II was a bit of a... Apparently, he was artist and he wasn't very made for war. He wasn't very made for ruling.
Eccentric lunatic, was he?
Yeah.
My favourite.
Yeah. But the dad... He used to shelter him from it as well. He was he expected to live longer and then he sort of just got ill really quite quickly.
Oh no.
So the new Tsar doesn't have a fucking clue what he's doing.
Oh no, that's what happened with me and my mum.
Oh yeah, with
Yeah,
living.
yeah.
You only have to Tsar your little house though.
Yeah, thank God.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine having to Tsar a country.
Nah.
No.
No.
Well, no, it does end badly for this guy. So yeah, Matt gets married. He marries this lovely lady from Germany, and then he's made Tsar in 1896 at the age of 28. So very couple of years later actually, but he's officially made Tsar, whatever.
Bit better than 6 days old.
Yeah, exactly. We do him young over here because apparently so. We're not going to go on to paedophilia here again, but we could. We were talking about it earlier because it seems to be our general.
Everywhere apparently.
It is. It's rife, but not in this story. Hopefully. Oh, it was if you watch The Last Tsars on Netflix, but it doesn't matter. It does matter, but it does. We're not going on any more about it. So, the Tsar goes on to have 4 kids. First 3 are girls, and they're all like, oh, okay, cool, we need to make... okay, cool, but actually, okay, shit, we need to make a son. Because he's the Tsar, and he's all like, oh, I'm going to be weak if I can't make a son. I need an heir. And obviously at this time, we were meaningless, just making baby women machines, you know?
Cattle.
Yeah, that's us. So, finally a boy comes along, he's baby number 4, Alexei.
Oh.
I know. And he's born, and he's a bit riddled of him.
Is he?
Yeah, so he's got haemophilia.
Oh, right.
Yeah, that's the thing. But obviously, in those day and age, and maybe this day and age too. I don't know much about it, but it was you death sentence. Sort of thing. Yeah. So they kept it secret.
It sounds like he loves blood.
Yeah, haemophilia. Yeah, it does a bit like paedophilia. Hemoglobin. What's a glibin? What's a
Heme is blood, isn't it?
Okay. So what's philia then? Loves.
Love.
So
yeah.
how
attraction?
So how is haemophilia?
I don't know.
Are you attracted? Yeah, are you attracted to blood, or is blood attracted to you? Do you make more blood? What
Wait.
goes on in
Oh god, maybe they make too many red blood cells.
Oh, maybe that makes sense.
I don't know. I need to check though.
Yes, also do I, but I'm not going to
Not
ever
right
again.
now.
Now I've said it, so that may as well be it. I've done it now.
He just loves blood.
Yeah, we're just going to
fancies
assume
blood.
he just
Yeah, he
again,
fancies red blood cells.
Whoa,
They are
my
really
red blood cell
brown.
is here. Oh, were they?
So soft looking.
Oh, like a cervix.
Yeah.
Oh, are they actually like?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect. Okay, cool. We also just a little disclaimer. We were looking at pictures of cervixes earlier.
Yes, we were.
You can if you want. We're not going to recommend or go against. You do you.
People do this sort of thing.
Yeah, they do. But anyway, Alexei comes along, hemophiliac, and he's, obviously, they keep it secret. So, this is, at this point now, the Tsar, he makes a big sort of announcement. He's like, right, you people will serve the Tsar and the Tsar alone, because at this point, they're sort of coming into, what's the thing that we have, democracy?
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's coming in, they're sort of talking about that, and they're like, we want a bit of that bad boy. And he's like, no. But he had a choice when he sort of became Tsar, what he was going to do. And he was recommended by one of his advisors, who served his dad, to do that. So he decides he's just like, you must serve the Tsar and Tsar alone, blah, 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 blah. But he's apparently not strong enough for that. So he's not, like, his, like, reigning power, you know, he's not very good at reigning. I'm doing fist bump actions here.
Doing Hulk action.
Yeah, Hulk action,
Yeah.
reigning, you know. Reigning actions weren't very good. So, I forgot what I was saying.
I'm so sorry.
Yeah, that happened. It's okay. So, so at this point,
Yeah.
Rasputin turns up.
Rasputin.
Rasputin, who was a Russian man.
Rasputin was a Russian man.
He was. I can't tell you much about him. Apparently, he might have had a big dick.
Heard that.
He smelt funny.
Yeah.
And his dick is in a jar?
Yes, I heard that too.
Yeah, in a museum somewhere.
Oh, why?
I don't know. I'd go and see it, though.
I wonder what kind of jar.
Oh, well, if it's anything like the rumours say, it would be quite a big jar.
Yeah.
Mm.
So interesting.
So he turns along. He turns up. I'm going to tell you a bit about him. Not much, because I can't really remember much, but it does cover his backstory a little bit on the last Tsars. And a few other things that I watched and listened to and consumed in the form of media.
Yes.
And I forgot. So he was born, he was sent on a pilgrimage, and he kind of just ended up in wherever they were, Russia.
Oh, fair.
He was
Oh,
from
he's
Siberia.
British.
No, he's
Oh.
from Siberia.
Righto.
Yeah, but he goes to the place, Moscow?
I'm so embarrassed. I didn't think he was British.
No.
It's just because you were watching the thing earlier and you said he's got a British accent.
He did have they all have a British accent. No,
And he did have one, and now I think he's from Britain.
We were saying earlier, about 30 seconds earlier, Rasputin was a Russian man. That's all you know about Rasputin is how Russian he is.
He's British.
But he's actually indeed British,
That's
guys.
literally the only thing I know is Rasputin. Oh, it's from someone in high school, and someone called him Rasputin, which has stayed with me forever.
Yeah.
And someone else said Rasputin was a Russian man, and that's the collective only knowledge that I have.
Yeah.
So I still managed to go against the one
The one
fact.
actual bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Do you know what I've also noticed?
What?
If American people, because I've watched obviously a variety of different shit, American people say Rasputin. But they take the piss out of his bottle of water.
Well, like
But
a
guys,
gold miner.
yeah, I guess just because Rasputin doesn't turn up in conversation as often as bottle of water, then they can't take the piss out of us.
Rasputin.
Rasputin. No, Rasputin. Rasputin.
Rasputin.
Yeah, Rasputin.
No.
Or is it Rasputin? No, it won't be that. Anyway, it's
Anyway.
I don't know. It's still different.
Let
It's
us
different
know,
to us.
guys. Let
Yeah,
us know how you
please.
say it.
In fact, all jointly send us a voice note of Rasputin or whatever you want to say.
Rasputin.
Yeah. So anyway, Rasputin's turned up. He is now like some sort of physical, sexual healer amongst the ladies
Like,
in high court.
do you even get that job?
I don't know.
Wasn't he like poor as well?
Yeah, really fucking poor.
Yeah, he was just a bogger, wasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Apparently stunk. And he was just sent out. He had to go through all these different swamps on this pilgrimage. He ends up in Moscow. I think it's Moscow. Is that the place where they all go?
Yeah.
Yeah, it goes there. And that's where they all were. And yeah, and then they end up in the Kremlin. And then he ends up intermingling, having all these like weird orgies with the high women in the court. It's okay. I think the husbands were having affairs as well.
Just seemed to be an accepted sort of
Yeah,
thing.
I think it's just like don't tell her, don't speak, don't tell.
Yeah.
But also, he was having an affair with the Queen, apparently, or the Tsar.
Oh yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember.
You remember?
It was such a long time ago, but yeah.
But you remember it well.
It feels like longer ago, but it was actually not that long ago.
Oh, imagine. Well, there were no babies conceived after, so it's not like it's Mary Queen and Scots. Please don't shit on me, Russia. Please don't come at
Please,
me.
no.
But I always thought they had bigger bollocks than they do. The fact that they're struggling with Ukraine makes me like,
I'm shocked.
I think it's all bollocks, no action. You know.
Well, I mean, I thought we'd all be dead long gone now.
Yeah, I think he's more of a weak dick. Yeah, I thought they were after like
A weak dick?
a weak dick, a
Oh
weak
God,
dictator.
don't tell him that.
He's like he's like Nicholas the Second.
Oh really?
Yeah, sounds it. He's just like, you go to war. Well, actually, that's the next stage of this. They go to war.
Mm.
Also, the Tsar in 1905, the Tsar finally agrees to give some power to the Duma, which is like the member of parliament sort of shit thing.
Oh, right, yeah.
Member of parliament. Sorry, member was said as like a penis. Penis of parliament. And they had that. So it's only because there were riots and all sorts of shit going on. So they go to war then shortly after. He then gets rid of the Grand Duke, which is like a fancy pantsy. He's got a good title. He's really experienced in war. He gets rid of him. And then because of like the other people in High Court sort of saying, don't do that, they get rid of them all as well.
Oh yeah, bye.
And he's like, hey, Rasputin, my great mate, you can become like in the court now. And he replaces them all with Rasputin and his friends. So
it's just like a little cult now.
yeah. So Rasputin gets murdered. So they murder him. Yeah.
Kazmurd.
Kazmurd.
Why?
I think it was just because they were worried for the country.
Because he was getting too much power.
He was, yeah. And they
Fucking
don't.
everyone's wives.
Yeah, and also he is a bit like a commoner doing it as well. It's not like it's not. If it was someone, I don't know, not a commoner, maybe it'd been a bit okay. So they kill him. They poison him, or they try to poison him first. Doesn't quite work, so they shoot him 3 times, 1 in the head. So that did work.
Bloody hell.
I wonder if they chopped their dick off then.
Or
who did it?
Poisoning him and waiting for him to die, and he's not dying.
He's just like,
He's
I'm
a
having
big
a great
fucker,
old.
wasn't he?
Yeah, he was. Yeah.
Yeah.
A big old tall long man.
That would be so funny. It's like, he's not dying.
Yeah, he's just not dying here.
I reckon he probably drank a lot as well. See?
Yeah, he did,
He was
yeah.
probably quite immune to it all.
Yeah, immune to his poisons.
Yeah, he was probably like, oh, thanks, guys.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah.
well, yeah. Thanks
Yeah,
for this.
I
It's
fancied
finally doing something for
Yeah.
me. Like, the drink ain't hitting like it used to, and the drugs aren't doing it, so thanks for the poison.
Yeah, some cash arsenic.
Yeah. So that was meant to be a sign to, like, the Tsar. Sort of like,
Okay.
Oi, heed this warning, bitch.
Yeah.
He didn't heed the warning,
Didn't
bitch.
get it.
No. So on the March the 8th, 1917, there's a riots breaking out everywhere.
Oh, that would have been good for last week.
Yeah, it would have. Oh, fuck yeah. Well, I was doing my February research last week. So.
Yeah, just about catching us.
Sorry, I'm nearly there. I believe we're in March now. Riots break out all over the shop. So Nicholas then, he's like, right, please, army, can you sort things out? Can you stabilise the country? Whatever you want to do. Just like, can they not let them come after me? But they're like, nah, hun, no. Where they pledge their allegiance to the Duma. That's now reinstated again.
Okay.
Because at this point, they had actually got rid of it. He'd got rid of it. He's gone a bit mad. He's really like ostracised himself from everyone else.
Heck.
Yeah. So he was like, okay. So they asked him to abdicate. He was going to abdicate for his son originally planned, but then he decided to go for his brother. His brother refused. So there we go. And then he's imprisoned, and he's abdicating on this day in current history that we're here at.
Yeah.
And then on this July the 17th in 1918, that's when they meet their grisly end. All of them, the rest of the Tsars. So I think there's 6 of them. So they're taken to a house.
By who?
Just the people who are doing this, the overthrowing them all.
Oh.
There's actually loads of Tsars left. Obviously, like, you think of the royal family, not loyal at all family.
Loyal family.
The very disloyal family. Think of them.
Yeah.
They're just murdering everyone.
Kazmurd.
Yeah, but think of their like family tree. You've got like the direct lot, and then you got all the other fuckers. All the other fuckers had to like run away, basically.
Oh my god, because they were targets now.
Yeah, but the Tsar, his wife, and the 4 children were then basically just shot at. They all open fired at the family. There was theories that Anastasia survived it. I know. This is where the film Anastasia comes from. Like
Right.
loads of other films apparently about it. But yeah, there was a woman. You've never seen the film Anastasia?
No, I haven't. No.
Oh, okay.
I know.
So in Anastasia, the film, and also in real life, Anastasia, there was a woman who was her.
Right. Yeah.
And she was, not in real. No, in real life she was her. Sorry, in the film she was her. In the film, she turned out to be Anastasia.
Right.
But in real life she doesn't. So they did a check. But there was a woman
Okay.
who came forward and said, "I'm Anastasia." Everyone believed she was. She looked like her apparently, and then they did DNA. She wasn't.
Oh,
But
like
yeah.
the Madeleine McCann girl recently.
Yeah, like that.
Disappointing.
Anyway, there.
Oh,
Yeah, but
cool.
they all died. But apparently there was some reluctance to kill the kids. So there's thoughts that the kids did survive, and off they went.
Oh. Shall we kill him? Oh, dunno. That one looks succulent.
Well, yeah. Well, you only really want to kill the Tsar. Kill the wife because, like, I don't know, you just, I don't know, just give it to the bother. And really, the hemoglobic kid, the haemophiliac, the sexy bloody kid.
Oh god.
I know, paedophilia again.
Yeah.
The bloody globy sexy kid. He kill him, maybe. Or he's going to die himself anyway.
Oh, it's not looking good for him. Just have a queen now.
Yeah, well, if the girls aren't going to go on and do anything, so leave them alone.
Yeah.
They don't get to be heir. So, anyway, that's
Exactly.
what I learned. Fucking
Wow.
hell, I learned loads.
Well, I
Turns
need to
out,
watch Anastasia.
yeah, you do. That's it,
You
really.
did. That really came out of your soul as well. Like, you just knew all of that stuff. I was really impressed.
It turns out I think I consumed enough media to do that and to know things.
So sometimes it does actually stick.
It goes in and you just remember things.
I'm hoping something stuck for me too.
Okay, because you've got to tell us something.
because these notes do not look sufficient.
I've seen them.
at
They're
all.
excellent.
That is not even right.
Yeah,
I
they're
don't
bullet
even-
pointed, but that's what I do.
Well, I don't even know what happened here, but
Please,
anyway,
please tell us.
I'll do
'cause-
my very best.
Okay.
Okay. So, on the 15th of March, 44 BC.
44 BC. Okay.
Yeah. Julius Caesar was assassinated.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right.
Now, I didn't actually really know a lot about Julius Caesar until this.
Okay. No, I don't know a fucking clue. I got him confused with Herod.
Was it? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he wasn't good, was he?
No, Herod is the one that wants to kill all the babies in the Bible, and I don't know why Julius Caesar. What did he do?
Well,
Because I have a madman in my mind.
no. Well, I'll try and dispel that.
Okay, good.
So unfortunately, my brain doesn't work either. So,
Okay,
like,
yeah.
what has gone in is actually, I'm just checking now. It's not much.
Yeah, you got to cog it and piece it together like a puzzle,
Yeah.
like we were saying about how we read.
Exactly.
Just take a bit from different areas.
So he was in the military and things, but he wasn't from like a wealthy family or anything like that.
Okay.
But he basically became the dictator of Rome.
So he was a dictator.
Yes.
Okay, so he wasn't the nicest then.
So there was various things that he did during his time where he like fought and he was like obviously in battle and things like that. And then at one point basically he declared himself a dictator.
Okay.
But it was like meant to be used for like water, like emergencies.
Right, you can just
Like, so-
decide I am dictator now.
Yeah,
He just pulled a legal loophole.
I guess so.
Right.
But then he just changed that to dictator in perpetuo, which means just perpetually dictator. So
Does that mean
dictator
forever?
for life. Yeah.
Okay, excellent.
So, but
Well, so he couldn't be overwritten.
no, I suppose not.
So far, he just sounds like a really my kind of guy.
So he actually was really nice. Like he was kind of like a Robin Hood type guy.
Oh.
He was like basically he was petitioning. That's probably not the word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah.
For
He was knocking doors and getting signatures.
Yeah, absolutely. He was out there with his sash on and all
Yeah,
sorts.
imagine so, yep.
Like Boris Johnson.
Yeah.
And he was he wanted to take land from like the richer people and give
Yeah.
it to the poorer people.
So proper Robin Hood.
Literally.
Oh, love him.
And he was like like trying to reduce taxes for farmers and things like
Yeah.
that. So he was trying to help the people, and actually everyone loved him. Like the people loved him.
The people loved him, except
Yeah.
the rich people,
Yeah.
of course. Yeah.
So actually, he had like, you know, obviously he run into people during his adventures,
Yeah.
like in battle and things, and there were certain people that he sort of treated quite nicely when he didn't really need to, and I know a lot of people wouldn't have.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so one which is not quite, but it is still quite nice. He was like kidnapped at one point by pirates.
Yeah.
And they held him hostage, and he they said they got back in touch with home and like for ransom they
Yeah.
wanted them to pay a ransom, and he got really annoyed when he heard this because he thought the ransom wasn't high enough, so he told them to raise the ransom.
I love him. Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Do you know who I am?
I know.
Do you know who I am?
literally,
The pirates.
I know.
Did they know who he was?
No, I guess not. But then they did find out because he said to them what he was going to do to them while they had him captive, because he did get out, and he crucified them.
Did he?
But he's not that cruel. He slit their throats first.
Oh, fair
So
enough.
they didn't have to like die in pain. you know?
Yeah, so like the people who killed Jesus, obviously, who was just dying for our sins, he had to stay there for 45 days and years and whatever. Days. I think it was like
dunno.
48 hours or something, wasn't
It was long,
it? Yeah.
so that's not nice.
But an actual Julius Caesar did not do that.
No, he was actually lovely, I think. And so basically, he had like a court of like men, you know, like
Yeah.
your lads, and one of them, Brutus.
Oh, do you remember
Oh,
the bearded dragon called Brutus?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
Brutus Asparagus.
I'm not sure you'd have named him that if you know now what you if you knew then what you know now.
It's okay, dead.
Yeah, he's dead now.
Yeah, both Brutuses, I'm assuming, dead.
Yeah, I'm assuming too. So basically, there was a bunch of them, and he was literally like his son, Brutus. He raised him like bloody,
Like Timon and Pumbaa raised...
Yeah, like that. So
on a meal of worms all day.
Exactly.
I'd be fuming, but carry on.
Fed him from under a log and all sorts. So he had these like guys around him, and basically, as you said, the rich people weren't happy with the fact that they were going to be losing out realistically, and the poor people were going to be helped.
They were losing their power basically. They were losing their just ability to shit on everyone. The faggers.
Exactly.
Fuck you,
so
fuck faces.
they didn't like that.
No.
So
I'm not surprised.
basically, they conspired. There was like 60 of them.
Yeah.
In the end, that conspired to kill Caesar, and Brutus was there.
What? He was part of it?
Yeah.
Even though he treated him well, I assume.
It's all the people were like people he'd like forgiven and like given a second chance to and things like
he
that.
didn't have to.
And they all shat on him.
So it turns out if he'd killed them all, they wouldn't have had
Yeah.
them. Oh, how did he die? How did they assassinate him?
They got up like he was in like some sort of like on a stage doing some sort of speaking or something thing.
Yeah.
And they thought
He was doing a gig.
He was doing a gig, yeah. In the Glee Club.
Yeah.
And they thought it would be braver if they did it there on stage in front of people rather than in like an alley or something, like morally better, which I could understand because it's like obviously like exposing yourself. That makes more sense. Fucking stand up for what you're doing.
Yeah, I
Don't
suppose.
hide if you're gonna do that.
Yeah, I do understand.
Yeah, fucking should as well.
Yeah.
And so he was stabbed 23 times.
Oh fuck! Until someone did anyone intervene?
No.
See, do you know what I'd have done? Because he's good at legal loopholes. I'd have had a legal loophole saying, if I am murdered, then anyone who murders me has to be murdered.
Oh yeah. That's
painfully.
a good one.
Sorry, R.I.P. CZ.
Well, it was really sad actually because apparently he was like fighting back.
Oh.
But when he saw Brutus, he like stopped and he said apparently some people say he said nothing. Some people say he said either "and you, Brutus," or "you too, child," something like that. Like you really you.
Oh.
And then covered his face and fucking lay down.
Oh, love him.
Gave up. I know.
Why would you? You just wouldn't bother, would you?
It's so sad, isn't
I
it?
wouldn't
Though
bother killing him.
I know. So a bit more about this.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't really fit in anywhere, but there we are. The old calendar that they used,
Yeah.
had the dates. They didn't have like dates, but they gave them names instead.
Well, like, okay. Each day had a name.
Kind of. It was like a group of days. So it was like the calends.
Yeah.
With a K was the first of the month, which is where I guess calendar came from.
Okay. So they invented it.
Yeah.
Cool. Ides of March is March.
The Ides of March is.
Sorry,
March.
I just read your notes. Ides of March is March.
It would be today.
Today?
Yeah, so in March, May, July and October it's on the 15th and in the rest of them it's 13th. But
cool.
When
so
you
this
like
is the Ides of March is like the peak of March?
I guess, yeah.
Oh, that's
like
really cool.
The mid, I suppose,
like
yeah.
the moon. Yeah, okay, cool. I don't know what an Ide is, but I'm going to go with that.
But then he replaced it in 45 BC with the Julian calendar that we use now.
Oh,
And
Julian calendar.
Yeah, and that's why we call
Oh.
it July, because it was named after Julius Caesar when he was born in July.
Oh, I like that. Fair
100
enough.
to 44 BC.
I'm going to celebrate all of July in thoughts of Julius Caesar then.
Yeah, I think that's a nice idea.
Yeah, it's nice in July anyway, sunny
Yeah.
for a day.
He went to Egypt, right? And ended up having an affair with Cleopatra.
What?
Yeah.
How?
They had a child.
How does that just happen?
I don't know. Apparently, there was some rule over Egypt. There was so much. Oh my god, it hit my head.
Okay, yeah.
But,
yeah, no, I understand. I'm in Zars still.
I really did
could,
my
actually,
very
that
best.
can be erased now. Bye forever.
By the Tsars.
Sorry, you'll be there now in a minute.
So Cleopatra lived 69 to 30 BC, and she was the queen of Egypt. Her name was Cleopatra. I spat on you. Sorry.
It's my favourite.
Cleopatra the Seventh, Philopater.
That's her name?
Yeah.
Oh, I guess I just assumed she was just, I don't know, like Madonna.
And Julius Caesar was called actually Gaius Julius Caesar after his dad, Gaius Julius Caesar. They're all called the same. Everyone's called Octavius.
Are they?
But anyway, except their kid, because Cleopatra and Julius Caesar had a kid. How wild is that?
That's fucking crazy.
It's like
Small
Elizabeth
world.
Taylor and Richard Burton. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
How did they find each other?
How did that happen?
I know, insane. And it was
Yeah.
called Caesarion.
Oh.
Caesarian.
Caesarean.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Caesarion.
Is that what a Caesarean section is named after?
Not
Maybe
entirely
Cleopatra
sure.
had a Caesarean on Caesarean.
She had a couple of kids.
Well, maybe she had Caesareans on him.
Possibly. So, after he was assassinated, anyway, Julius Caesar, later on, Caesarion was assassinated.
Why?
Oh, it was devastating.
Oh, it runs in the family.
By someone called Octavian.
Of course, they were all called Octavian, weren't they? At that time,
Well-
besides the C-section kid.
There was Octavian, Octavia the Elder, and Octavia the Senior.
Oh,
Hang on. Elder and Senior.
elder and senior,
What's the
junior
other
and
one?
senior.
The younger? The younger.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
so
youthful.
they did just, and the whole family tree just had the same name. So I just don't even know.
At one point, the Caesarean section, no, what, Octavius the younger is going to be the older if it has another Octavius.
Yeah,
Unless
I don't
it
think
just calls
did
it Octavius
anymore.
the stupid or something.
That'd be
The
cute, wouldn't it?
arsehole.
Like the mercenaries on Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
Oh, cute. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
So I was trying to figure out where he came from and like why he has any standing in this anyway, but it doesn't really matter, I suppose. Basically, he was going to take Cleopatra as a prisoner in Rome and like parade her.
Who
to,
was?
Octavian, to like
Is
humiliate her, like I won, sort of thing.
Okay.
So instead of doing that, she killed herself. I know.
Oh, I
on-
did not fucking know any of this.
I know, either on August 10th or August 12th, but probably maybe August 12th.
We'll go. Yeah, we're going to go with. We're just going to meet in the middle.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in 30 BC. She was 39,
Oh.
and she was bitten by an asp, which
What's
is like
an
a
asp?
poisonous serpent.
Oh fuck. Okay.
But it was because she didn't want to go and face that shit.
So she purposely got herself bitten by an
Yeah.
asp. She pissed an asp off.
Yeah.
Punched an asp in the face.
Yeah,
Oh, fair enough.
so I know.
Suicide by punching an asp in the face.
Exactly. Exactly that.
Yeah,
So,
fair enough.
So Octavia then later, Octavian, sounds like a drag queen,
It does, yeah.
changed his name to Augustus.
Not so. That's just more Augustus Gloop from Red Roald Dahl.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me as well. So basically, before
Yeah.
they were like worried about like a dictator and everything, but he was doing really nicely. And then what they were like fighting for actually ruined everything, and they got like the opposite by killing him.
Oh, did they?
Yeah.
Oh, good. So kind of they got their karma anyway.
Yeah.
Good.
So Augustus then became the Roman emperor.
And
So
was
that's
it-
when the Roman Empire began.
Oh.
Yeah.
So okay, guys. All of you who are thinking about the Roman Empire on a constant, apparently, it's not me.
How do you do
now
it?
you know.
How do you even do it though?
Well, that's the start of it all.
It was really hard to even understand that.
Yeah.
Let alone going into the Roman Empire. I fell asleep.
Yeah, I know.
I
I know this
accidentally
pain.
did sleep
The Tsars are the
research.
same as well.
Oh my god.
But it's okay. No, they were interested. Look at us just shitting all over it.
know.
Fucking hell, it was hard work. It was, actually.
It was.
It's hard work to read all the information because we start a job and then start another one.
Exactly.
But
This Octavian Augustus now changed his name, obviously, naughty man. And then like apparently he was really successful, but like what a dick. Like Caesar was really successful apparently as well. So
But was this Octavia Augustus a prick?
well, he killed him.
But was he a prick to the people after as well? You said.
I don't know. It
Oh,
says
it sounds
was
like he
really
might have been-
successful.
So he might have been good to the people, but also followed in with Julius Caesar, but just
Oh,
also
it's
fancied a bit of money and shit.
terrible.
Well, he's got to be okay because August, I'm assuming, was named after him.
But he's killed Cleopatra and
Oh,
child.
fuck.
Well, he didn't kill her. He made her kill herself.
Yeah, okay. Well, he's not a very nice man.
I
then.
don't like him anyway.
He's a very, very bad man. He's not the Messiah, okay?
He's a very naughty boy.
He's a very naughty boy.
Yeah, and then he died in 14 AD.
Oh.
Age 75. Imagine being born in O.
Oh, when we to birth? Oh, we would know.
Oh, like 01010.
0101. What, the first?
The
Oh.
first day of
0101. First
yeah,
of
year
the first.
zero.
First ever when the cat. Yeah. Oh,
that'd be great,
I
wouldn't
would
it?
like that. Except we'd be long dead.
Oh, long dead,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to tell you something about
go
something
on.
actually, because I'm not even going to give you any clues because
Okay.
I'm going to tell you. I was nosed on Facebook, and I'm going to tell you all. You might have seen it actually. It went viral, I think. Well, someone put in the comments that it went on TikTok, so that's my equivalent to viral because I'm not on the TikTok I am trying. I'm not doing very well. But, so I'm going to tell you how it goes. There was a guy. He found a car outside his house. He's like, oh, shit, there's a car. It's been there for a few days.
Oh, shit.
Oh, shit.
No, my biggest phobia.
Shit, a mode of transport. Fuck.
I was not expecting that to see out here on
Not
the
at
road.
all. How dare it. No, it's like, I think it's right outside his house.
I see.
Like, in the way. Yeah, which is annoying. So, and it's all beaten up as well. Like, it's got, the windows are put through and it's all, like, fucked a bit.
Oh.
And, yeah, so he finds an ID. And he finds this ID inside the car, or just outside the car. And he puts a thing on Facebook. And he's just like, right, can someone, and her name's Leslie Ann Graham. And he's like, does anyone know this woman? And the ID is a DOD, which is Department of Defense, I'm assuming.
Oh, yeah.
I guess. All American folk will know. Yes. So that was it then. People in the Facebook got onto like detective work, didn't they?
Love it.
Which I am all for. So I think it was just because of the DOD thing. So it turns out that this woman, Leslie Ann Graham, died in 2022. This was put on Facebook like 4 days ago. She died in 2022,
Right.
and there was an obituary from her for that date.
So they buried her.
Yeah, she's cremated, then buried. They did the cremation, then they buried the pot.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So, but they seen the body, the family.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
Well, the family aren't saying much about it, but she's died then.
How did she die?
We don't know. It doesn't say much about that either. It
Okay.
just says that she died. Now, there's a second obituary.
Yeah.
On the 5th of March, then. Same name, same face, different photos, but it's the same woman. Same name, like everything's the same.
Oh
And
my
they're like,
God.
she died on 5th of March. I think it's different states, but it's got the same details and stuff. So I was having a little read then to the comments. So there's a Facebook user called Ms. Buddha. And I gotta say, she seems great. She went on a great old, like, she did the work.
Oh, nice.
She messaged the siblings and everything, so she found out who the family of
Amazing.
this girl was. So she messaged them. Apparently, one of them instantly deleted her Facebook the minute she got a message. Another one, they're all just being quite like, I don't know, ominous and shady about it. Is the way she said it. It was like, she said, her words were something along the lines of, think the family had something to do with it. Not going to say any more on here, as I don't want to be a snitch. So fair enough. Okay.
Snitches get stitches.
But it's still ongoing. Who knows what's going on? The
Wow.
family. I check this post a lot now because I was solving the comments, and this Ms. Buddha is doing work, but she seemed to have stopped doing work now.
So who published the second obituary?
I don't know. It's just published on, I don't know, on America. There was a few. If you put in the name, I'm not going to do it right now, but if you put a name in,
Yeah.
then there's loads. Well, there's one from, I think, the 5th of March. Yeah, one from the 5th of March
hell?
and one from... Please bear in mind, guys, we're recording this a little early. But yeah, one from the 5th of March and one from 2022.
Okay.
I know.
That's wild.
I know.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to look into that.
And I'm going to just tell you one more conspiracy theory in a sentence form because
Yes,
I know
please.
it's accurate for me.
I love it.
Now, you probably didn't know, but there was a Facebook outage
When?
about 5-6 days ago.
Okay.
And during the exact same time, what happened was really strange. A lot of women were having pains in their, like, I don't know, period pains, I guess. Cramps, menstrual cramps and
Right.
stuff. And coming on a bit early or whatever. Yeah, I can see from your face what you're thinking.
Okay.
I was having pains as well. I've been having these weird little stabbing pains and stuff. And yeah, I wanted to see your face. Yeah, it's a thing.
What do you mean?
Well, okay, so there was a big old thing again on Facebook, and I was reading into it, and all the girls were like, yeah, this is mad.
I
I've
had it.
Yeah, me too. And they were all like, shit, how is this the thing?
Because I know there was an Instagram was down because I read something about
Oh,
Instagram
okay.
being down.
Yeah.
But I didn't know because I don't.
Go on on
No.
Facebook and stuff. Yeah, exactly. No, it was apparently it's like a very common. A lot of women, like I can't say 100 but 100% of the women I've spoken to, which is you and me,
Yeah.
we had the pains and like irregularities and stuff, and it's really fucking weird. But I went to look for that post again,
Yeah.
so because I was like, right, let's have a little look more into this. Everything's gone. I googled everything. I obviously Google does the job usually, but nothing. I couldn't find a fucking thing on it. So I wasn't making that up.
That's insane.
I know.
Oh my goodness.
I know. And do you know what? I'm going to try again later because it can't have all just gone.
Well,
But it
it's
just
got to
went.
be there somewhere, isn't it?
I know.
So it would have been, yeah, maybe Monday night, was it?
About then, yeah, I think. I don't know if it was the night. I think it was... I can't remember. I know I tried logging in. It was like...
We would have been together
Yeah, it wasn't then Monday.
during
Unless it was.
the earlier part of the day.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know. I'm sure it was that night, either that one or the one after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, all very strange. And I know, because I was going to ask you on the time, like when I saw the post, like, oh my god. But then I thought, no, because I want to find more details on it first. And then you know what it's like, go to the back of the brain. And actually, I fucking remembered afterwards as well. And I was like, yes, great, cool, look for it.
That's
Find that all
ridiculous.
again, and it's all gone.
Well,
Everything
I'm
gone.
going to try and find it now
Yes,
as
please.
well.
Yes, please.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So anyway, yeah, that's my news. And I just wanted to know, to tell your face it. And I wanted to see your face.
Thanks. Well, I'm going to look into that because I need to know what people are thinking that is.
Yes, please.
Yes.
But anyway, should we go on to one of our juicy confessions?
Yes. Oh, what's that song? Usher, Confessions.
Yeah. Oh, this is
Yeah.
my confession.
Okay, so number 1.
Yeah.
This is a great idea.
Okay.
And I wish I'd done it when I did the same job.
Okay.
When I worked at a restaurant, I'd book 5 to 6 tables myself at 9 p.m. so there was less work to do and I could go home earlier.
Oh my fucking god, that's brilliant.
How ideal
Oh,
is
that's
that?
actually the best hack I think I've ever
feel
heard.
like an idiot.
I do. I've never worked in... Oh, no, I have worked in restaurants. It was my mum's, though, so I can't really take all my mum's come. And she'd have recognised my voice if I was calling her.
Yeah, well, that's different,
I
yeah.
could have written it in the book.
But like, oh, my mum could have called in for me or something
Yeah.
and said, hang on a minute, yeah, and just booked loads of tables
That would have been...
under different names.
Yeah.
That'd be really fun.
It wouldn't work for our friends in the States, though, because they get... I think it's based on the tips, isn't it?
Yeah, that wouldn't be good.
No, but for us, we get paid, like, minimum wage wherever you are, so that would have been delightful.
Yeah, we don't get tips.
No, we don't.
No,
No, very rarely.
unfortunately.
We're very British about that.
This is a good one for some people.
Oh god, you've read it already. You just crease it. I can't wait. Okay,
It's not even.
this is a good one for some people. Okay.
I carry 2 cooked sausages in a poo bag when I take the dog out. When the dog takes a crap, I pretend to pick it up, but never do, never have. Anyone says anything and I point to the bag pretending it's poo. After walkies, me and the dog have a sausage.
I fucking love. Also, do you know what I love?
What?
I know exactly what happened now.
I knew
Do you know what's good for some people? You were going to say for me, and then you realised we lost our dog a couple of months ago, didn't you? I know. I thought as soon as I was like, yep, that's exactly what happened there.
As soon as you heard dog,
Yeah,
I know.
yeah, okay, so old me, yeah.
I'm so sorry. Good for some people.
Dog owners, no, just some people. Some folk.
With the rats.
I'll take a couple of Rice Krispies. Cocoa Pops out with me.
How cute. It's okay, I
I got it. Don't have the rats with me, but I got my Cocoa Pops.
fit right in with you.
That'd be
You're
fine.
like, yeah.
Yeah, me too, mate.
I love it so much. Okay.
Oh, God. Any more confessions or...
Yeah.
Oh, there is.
I accidentally got fanny hair removal cream in my hair and ended up with a bald patch. I told people at work I had stress-related alopecia and would be wearing a hat until my hair had grown back. They all clubbed together and bought me a spa day to help me relax.
Oh, my God.
Fraud.
No, that's fine. You look at you saying fraud. You're the one who went pretending to go blind because someone asked you the time.
Yeah, that was because I was embarrassed.
This person was not embarrassed
I
for
was
their
going to be
idiocy.
ostracized. I should have... See, I had to... They're feigning a medical condition.
Yeah, true. So were you.
No, I was, so... But, oh,
You
yeah.
did it first.
Yeah, but no one bought me a spa day.
No, just a pair of glasses.
No, they wouldn't even give me glasses.
Oh.
Bastards.
Oh, fuck them.
Yeah. Oh, so silly.
Yeah. Okay.
So I got another one.
Okay.
This is definitely us. When I ordered creme brulee at a restaurant recently, the waiter purred. That's my favourite too. On another visit, I overheard him saying the same to a customer who had chocolate mousse. I'm going to catch the lying twat out on my next visit by ordering cheesecake.
Yeah, we would do that.
Fucking liar.
Do you know? I bet he's never tried it. I bet he's a fucking vegan. It's fine, but like, but he's not. He's a liar. Like, don't disrespect
He's a
my food issue
liar.
because you know what I'm like. I'm a feeder since the op.
Yes.
Since I had the gastric sleeve, for those who weren't aware.
Yeah.
And since then, I've been just a feeder. I want to live vicariously through people. Don't lie to me about your favourites. Tell me your favourites. If your favourites are ready salted crisps and olives, I want to know. So yeah. Anyway, there. I'm on my rant is done.
I know. Okay, I've got another one.
Okay.
Due to anxiety issues and a small todger, I can't pee in a urinal. Instead, I use a cubicle. However, I don't want other men to think I'm using the cubicle because of a small todger or that I'm having a dump, so I take a couple of big sniffs to make it sound like I'm doing cocaine.
Oh my god. Imagine someone barging in. Because they've heard the sniff and I don't know, the security's in there or the lucky person, and then they barge on in and it's just like, oh no, I'm just holding my cocktail sausage. Soz about that.
How funny.
Oh, do you know what I would do? He needs to meet up with the two sausages in a bag man.
Yeah, he does.
And he can just hold his little sausage, or he can hold a big frankfurter and over his little penis.
Yes, he can.
Over his cocktail sausage, and there you go.
And I also have an excellent one.
Oh my god, okay.
I think I cackled. Probably the lowest point of the 80 years after my divorce was me in the kitchen at 11 p.m, drinking whiskey, some meatballs cooking in the deep fat fryer, having a wank straight into the kitchen bin.
I can't relate at all, but I wish I could because that sounds glorious.
How diabolical. I know, straight into the kitchen bin.
Oh my god, that's terrible. I love it so much.
I
It's
know.
not hurting anyone, that's so innocent. What an innocent wank.
Oh my god. The kitchen attracts some bloody grotesque moments of humanity, doesn't it?
It does, doesn't it? I'm not
Yeah.
going to say anything else though. Oh, anything else, or shall we smack a button, call it a day?
Let's smack this bet and call it a day.
Okie dokie. Well, thank you, excellent guys and gals, for listening. If you don't mind dropping us a like or a subscribe or something on the TikTok or the Insta, that would be delightful.
The old TikTok.
Yeah.
Send us a message if there's something you want to be covering.
Badly.
Yeah, if there's something you want to learn absolutely nothing about.
Yeah,
And
you can go
heard-
to Wikipedia and find more, but never mind.
Exactly. Just basically, maybe ask us to do something that you already know about so you can laugh at us.
Yeah, because we will be wrong.
Because it would be funny.
We are so
And
inept.
You could tell us how wrong we are.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, I'd
Totally
like it.
fine, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, me too. But yeah, thank you again, guys, and we will speak to you soon.
See you next week, guys.
Bye.
Burda, 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 burda. Burda, burda, burda.